Bella. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome. If you're brand new, don't forget to subscribe so you can stick around, click that bell, and like this video. Not me doing another back to school video. I've done so many at this point. It's okay because I actually am obsessed with these videos and you guys love them, so it's even better. But in today's video, we're gonna be doing a backpack essentials. And then also, I have some really great college advice. You guys that seem to love my other one that I did a college supply essentials and advice, and that's like y'all's favorite video. So I thought I would do a part 2 and give you guys some more advice that I've gotten from other people, and then also more advice I've kind of done myself. And when I say done myself, like more things that I've thought of. All these products will be linked down below for direct purchase if you guys are interested. Without further ado, let's get started. I am so excited. Okay, first off, I want to hit the essentials that I always keep in my backpack. Typically, I keep these in like a little bag, but mine got ruined. Something like spilled in it. So I just ordered a new one from LULULEMON, and it's supposed to be here in a few days. So when you guys see my what's in my backpack, which goes up next week, like everything that's going to be in it, I will have everything kind of in there. These are just like my top few essentials, but I have more, and you'll see that in my video, so stay tuned for next week. Okay, so first up, I have this fan that I've now mentioned like 5 times on my channel. It's from Amazon. It's like a little portable fan. I live in Florida, as y'all know, and it's hot, and I'm naturally like just a really hot person. Like I get so sweaty so quickly and so oily. So having a portable fan is like an essential for me because I'm so tired of having like sweat all over my face. So it has 2 settings, 1 and then 2. And it's just really great, and it's rechargeable. It lasts 180 minutes, and I love that. So this is definitely essential for me, and this will go with me in purses, backpacks, trips, travel, whatever it may be, this is going with me. Keeping on the whole oily trend, this is the Fenty Beauty INVISIMATTE blotting powder. I have gone through probably like 20 of these, I'm not even joking. I love this stuff. It has a little mirror, a little like, what's it called, like a powder sponge thing, and you just kind of blot your face. It does nothing but take away excess oil. It doesn't add a white cast or anything, and it's just super great to just kind of even out all that oil and get rid of that stuff and just kind of reset your face and make you feel alive again. My favorite water bottle of life, this is the LULULEMON water bottle. I've had this one for like 8 months, but it's not my favorite only for the reason that the cap does smell. You have to bleach the cap every single day. Otherwise it smells like dirty clothes, like dirty wet clothes that have been sitting. But I love the nozzle and I love the sleek bottle, so I will continue to purchase it and continue to use it.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, for that reason, it's not my favorite bottle. It's like not like the best bottle ever, but it's my favorite in the sense that I like always use it. And I have a few around, like I have a white one and the icing blue one. I just have a lot, and water is essential to me. I go through like 10 of these a day, and I have to have this with me. Hand sanitizer, of course. Champagne Toast from Bath & Body Works is my favorite hand sanitizer, and people are dirty, so you just gotta keep this on you at all times. Okay, we got some dry shampoo. I go a week without doing my hair, and typically I like dry shampoo before I leave the house, but sometimes you just don't need dry shampoo. You need like a good smell on your scalp, so I love this one a lot. It's just the DRYBAR DETOX dry shampoo with the original scent. It's a mini. I get it from Ulta, and I love keeping this in like my little touch-up bag in my backpack. And last but not least, AirPods. These were also in my supply essentials, and I'm actually giving a pair away right now, so be sure to check out that video down below. But these are amazing. I'm giving away AirPod Pros just like mine. I love the noise cancellation little method that it has on it, and it's just super great to just be able to cancel out people, walk, listen to your music, study on campus, or study at a coffee shop. Just essential. And I feel like when I don't have my AirPods, I feel like lost and like stuck. So I take them with me even in my purse on a daily basis. Because sometimes when you're waiting for appointments, you don't want to have to listen to their old school music. You want your own music, so AirPods are perfect. Oh my god, I totally like blanked on this. The other 2 things that are kind of like supply essentials for your backpack are these little things that I got from Amazon. They're for studying, and you put like this subject and then you like flip through it, and it's good like repetition and muscle memory. You get a pack of 8. Actually, I'm just kidding. I think these are a pack of 12. Yeah, these are a pack of 12, and you get so many of these, and they're all colorful and really pretty, and I think that these were like under 20 bucks. Okay, now moving on to the advice portion of this video, which I'm super excited to talk about. So I'm probably not gonna go in categories, or maybe I will, and then I'll just do like random at the end, because I have 2 categories I really want to talk about, and then I have just like random thoughts and advice at the end. All right, so the first category is gonna be time management. This is something that I have had to learn on my own throughout my college experience and just throughout life in general. And these are tips I really think that will help you, whether you implement them into college, school, whatever it may be, or into the outside world. I encourage you to do not let it pile up. Oh my gosh, you know how many times I've been in a situation during my college experience where I'm just like, oh, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it tomorrow. And I let it pile up and then it's due in 2 hours and I'm like, oh my gosh. And then I'm also a perfectionist at that point. So while I only have 2 hours left to do it, I'm not even like bullcrapping it. Like I'm actually doing it because I cannot turn in something that I genuinely do not feel right about. So yeah, don't let it pile up. If you have homework that you got assigned today and it's due in 3 days and you know that you don't have anything going on the rest of the day, like any other kind of priorities like sports or whatever it may be, do it today. Like I know it's due in 3 days, but I'd rather have it done early because you never know what kind of life situation will be thrown at you in the next few days, and you don't want to have to worry about when you're in that life situation or like you're in that spontaneous moment with your friends that you have homework to do. So do it now, don't let it pile up, do it the day you get it, if not the day after or like morning after, something of that nature, because it piles up really quickly, especially when you're taking like 18 credits, and yeah, don't let it pile up. I promise you, it sounds so stupid and it sounds like something you probably already know, but trust me, it hits you like a brick when you're like, oh, I'll do it tomorrow. And then you have like 5 more assignments. Oh, I'll do this tomorrow. You won't do it tomorrow. And it's gonna be bad, so just go ahead and do it now. Time management comes with doing homework and also having a social life and then taking care of your mental health. So I recommend hanging out with a friend or a group of people at least 2 to 3 times a week. I know some people do it every single day. Good for you. I think that's great. Whatever you find that works best for you, go for it. Go ahead and do it. But I will say that when you do it every day, you seem to like kind of get off balance, and I learned that from my previous experience. So I recommend, setting 2 to 3 days throughout the week to hang out with friends, go on a little date, whatever, go shopping, do something that's kind of like outside the zone of school. And that is a great also thing for your mental health. I also recommend having study groups with people that are in your major or just in that class in general, whether it's a class that you need for your major or not. Studying with people and doing homework together is really great. Not only does it create community, but it also creates a better understanding of the kind of, education that you're trying to learn in that class and like the resources. So use all your resources. It's really great having people to help you. And if they're not helping you, at least you guys can sit together and figure something out, because I get a lot more work done when I'm working in a group of people. Start studying immediately. Don't wait until you have a quiz on Friday when it's Monday. Start studying on Monday, because more repetition is so much better than to just cram study. And I've learned that. I was like, oh, I'm like really good at cram studying, I'm fine. And then when it came down to it, I was not good at cram studying, and I need to study every single day for at least 2 hours, 2-3 hours, and be able to maximize my potential in that sense. I always say that you want to plan prior to performance. So just plan prior to the day that you have to perform and plan way ahead of it. I also recommend using flashcards or little Quizlets if you want to as well, but I love these. These are from Amazon. These are great. I've had these for like a year now. I used these last year and then I got them again. So I've been using them for about a year and I really love them. They're super great, and yeah, they come in a huge pack of 12 like I already mentioned. My biggest tip for executing your assignments and not forgetting one single detail is to not just look at all the requirements online, but physically write them down. Seeing them written down is a whole different perspective than reading it online. So I recommend writing down all the requirements, all the rubric kind of things that you need, and being able to check them up as you go, like your format and all that kind of stuff. Okay, and moving on to the random stuff I have to say. Okay, so I feel like a lot of people think that once you get to college, you have to have your major and you have to stick with it. No, I studied film for 2 years and I hated it and I switched. I'm now in business marketing and I love it. So it's okay to switch. It's okay to study something for 2 years and then totally realize that you hate it, you're miserable, you hate it, it's not your vibe, and then you want to switch. It's normal. I kid you not, more people than not in college go through it. You're at such a transitional and transformational time in your life where a lot of things are happening, and that leads me into my next point. So it's okay to switch it up. It's okay to not know what you want. It's okay. Trust me, you're perfectly fine. It's normal. You'll get through it and you will come out on the other side. And leading into my next point, like I said, you're in such a crazy transitional and transformational phase in your life, and it's okay to feel lost. It's okay to feel feelings that you've never felt before. I have never felt the feelings that I have felt during this past 2 years of entering college. And not just because college, it's also because the age I'm entering and the people I'm meeting and all this stuff that's happening, the older you grow up, you're gonna feel some weird things. And I mean like feelings that you didn't know existed, and then feelings that you thought you would never have, but you do have now. And that's what I'm dealing with right now. And I'm being vulnerable and like honest with you guys, but it's normal. Trust me, it's normal. You're gonna experience happiness, you're gonna experience sadness, you're gonna experience hardships, great friendships, just a whole abundance of things. And in those moments, whether they're good or bad, whether you asked for them or you didn't ask for them, embrace them. I encourage you to embrace these moments, because these moments are building you for something far better than you could ever imagine. Your experience will be different from living on campus versus not living on campus. I lived on campus for my first 2 years of college, and now I'm off campus in my own apartment. So the experience will be different, rather than going to class and then coming back and still being on campus. And it's harder to focus for me on campus. And then versus now, what I'm doing is I'm commuting to campus 20 minutes away, and then I'm coming back here, and I'm able to separate certain things, certain relationships, certain assignments in my head. I'm able to separate those from school versus home versus relaxing and mental health and studying and taking a break and all that stuff. So you're gonna experience things no matter what, but just know that, I mean, these are just things that like are just gonna hit you out of nowhere, and it's okay. Literally, like, everyone's going through something, and every person you walk by is dealing with something right now. So I think you need to keep that in mind and just know that you're not the only one going through something, and you're not the only one who's like experiencing this feeling, because more likely than not, I have also experienced what you're feeling right now, and it's normal. And don't beat yourself up over it. But if it comes to a point where you need help, I encourage you to get help. I got help. I'm seeing a therapist twice a month because I need it. And that's something I had to kind of reconcile with myself and come to the agreement with myself that it's okay to not be okay. It's okay to ask for help. It's okay to reach out to people and trust them. It's perfectly fine. Don't let it bother you. I love you guys so much. I really hope that this advice was helpful, and all of these like back to school, like college supplies and like backpack essentials were also helpful for you as well. If you guys have any other questions, feel free to reach out to me, DM me. I love answering comments in the comment section, especially because then people are able to look through them and really be able to see them. So if that's something that you're interested in doing, be sure to comment down below. I never want my channel to feel like I'm far away from you guys. Like, my point in doing these videos and coming like back to earth with you guys in that sense of like not always doing hauls and like fashion and whatever. Doing the advice videos makes me feel a lot closer to you guys, and the reason I do these is to help you, because I've been through a lot and I'm going to keep going through a lot, and I would love to just share the knowledge that I have been so freely given to you guys and help you guys as much as possible. So please never feel scared to reach out, and just know that you are literally not alone. Like, I want you to understand that. Like, let's have a verbal agreement and let's say it together. I am not alone. Never. You are never alone. There's always someone there for you, and I am always here for you. Okay, besties. I feel like that was like my little motivational quote. Like, I don't even need to find one on my phone. I feel like that is it. I'm not alone. And you need to be like super like set in stone about that, and just kind of embrace the fact that you're not alone. There are so many people who are here for you. There are so many people on this earth that love you, and you don't even know it yet. So you're not alone, and you are so loved. All right, I'll see you guys in my very next video. Love you guys so much. Mwah. Bye.